Okay, so this comes into the not so fun part. So I'm basically taking 2 hives into one. I need to go through all the frames. I was looking at some of the frames. Okay, some of these don't have enough. Looking at these ones, they do. Some of these are not filled out. So I've got to utilize as many honey frames as I can and get them up to par. Feeding is very crucial right now because I put the queen inside the cage. She's down there. This hive is not going to be happy, but they are queenless, so this will give them a chance. So what I like to do is just to smack off the bees into the boxes appropriately. Some of these have some really good amounts of honey. There's no brood, so here we go. You're going to hear a roar because they know that there's a queen in here. It's not their queen. They're all going to start marching down there because they smell her. They may try to kill her at first, but this is the best way that I can find. So try to get these frames out. Super duper sticky. This box is pretty much done for. I got to redo it all. But if you look right here, they've been trying to create some queen cells, but they're just running around crazy. There's no queens. It sucks. Well, no queen, I should say, period. So bang out the boxes, all the frames, get the bees in there so they can start getting used to each other. Here we go. They get kind of squirrely, but right now because they're queenless, normally I'd be wearing gloves, but they're doing pretty good. You could tell as soon as you open them up they're queenless. There's erratic behavior. They just know, and they need a home. So this is good. Shake some bees. I got some extra frames that I have that are really, really good, that are chock full of honey. So I'll be putting those new frames in there. Hi. Got some bees on my hands, but they're fine. All right. This just stinks. You try your best, but what are you going to do? So sometimes Formic Pro just does what Formic Pro does. So same thing. Dropping the bees in. Trying to get as many bees in here as I can. Obviously the ones flying home are going to go here. I'm going to take them tonight and shake them into each other so that they're together. But the amount of dead bees that are on the bottom of here, which is how Formic Pro does. So you risk it when you do Formic Pro, but the mite numbers were enough to tell me that it was something that needed to be done. This is an 8-frame setup. So my friend gave it to me, which is awesome. She's amazing. And so I'm just going to utilize that. Put all the bees together. Go get them some fresh honey frames. So that's what I'm working on right now. Alright, taking these bees out, my little babies. Boom. Boom. This one's a good frame, don't get me wrong. Honey, okay, fine. But not much. So not enough to get them through winter at all. That's going to be one of those feeder frames that I put out there. I've got a nice feeder bucket over there. So again, I've gone frame by frame by frame. There are no signs of a queen. There was many queen cup cells everywhere. This one's good. They're filling it out nicely. So they might be able to fill it out in a week. But I've got some good feeder frames, plus the queen needs room to lay. So I'll just set that in the middle. I'm going to give them as many frames as I can of chock full of honey. Look at that. Pure honey. Beautiful, beautiful honey. Yep, this is a really good frame right here. So that'll be awesome. Definitely need to put the honey frames that are 99% filled out on the outsides, and then make sure that I have bucket loads on the insides. So I'm going to have everything ready to go. You hear them? Look what's going on. This isn't our home. We don't understand. There's a queen in here, but we're queenless. That is exactly why. We're going to build this hive up and make it a super hive. I'm super excited for them. But realistically, I got to get them in here all together. Sweet little girls. This one's super light as well. Just a bunch of bees. They had queen cup cells everywhere, but what are you going to do? They never made a queen. They never made a queen. So, I don't know. I don't know why. Haven't figured that part out yet, but you do your best.